Okay. Hi, Ms. Mathia. My name's Karina Garcia, and I'm a social worker here with the agency. So can you tell me why you're here? What's going on?
Oh, I'm just so sad. My husband died about 2 years ago, and I've had to make some decisions, and I'm not real happy about the decisions I'm going to have to make. However, I did come to one conclusion.
Okay.
I decided I wanted to move into an assisted living facility
Okay.
because I have no relatives, I have no children, I really don't have anybody to see after me. Right now, I'm in good health. I don't take any medications. I can still drive, and I can cook and take care of my house. But I got to thinking about it, and I thought, well, if I moved to an assisted living facility, there'd be people around, there'd be things to do, and somebody would cook for me. But then I got to thinking about it, and I don't want to leave my house that I've lived in for the last 20 years. All my prized possessions are here, and if I moved, I'd have to sell a lot of stuff. And I just don't know at this age if I can start over again.
Okay. So, do you currently live by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay. May I ask where your husband is?
He died 2 years ago.
He died 2 years ago. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. And I can see how, moving out from a place that you've been in, living in for so long, how that can be difficult. So let me make sure that I understand this correctly. So you initially considered moving into an independent living facility because you didn't want to, live in your house by yourself. And then you reconsidered that option.
Correct.
Because you don't want to move all of your belongings and you've been living there for so long.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So, and you said that you don't have any family members?
I don't have any. I have a niece that maybe comes by once a year to check on me.
Okay.
But for all practical purposes, I don't have any family.
Okay. So, when was the last time that you talked to your niece?
About 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay. Is she aware of what's going on?
Not really, because I'm afraid if I tell her I'm going to move, that she'll move into my house.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, I know you said you're in good health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're able to perform your activities of daily living, like bathing and toileting and dressing and preparing meals and things like that.
Yeah, I can do all those
Okay,
things.
good. All right. So, what is it that you want to do at this point?
I think I want to stay in my house.
You want to stay in your house. Okay. Would you be willing to maybe consider other options that will allow you to stay in your house? I know you say you're in good health and, you're able to you're pretty much independent with your self-care. But maybe some options to where, I don't know, you can have some company in the home, here and there, or, for example, provider services, a home health aide or something of that nature. Would you be open to something?
I might be open to something like that, to have somebody maybe come in once a month, just to check on me and see how I'm doing. And as long as I'm doing okay, I think that's all I need.
Okay. So what about, would you ever reconsider an assisted living facility at some point?
I probably would if I fell, for instance, and hurt my hip.
Okay.
Because old ladies do that. And I might consider it in a situation like that. Or if I just became ill for some reason, I might. Or if I got to a point where I couldn't cook or take care of myself.
Okay.
So I'm not totally against it. I just don't want to do it now.
Okay. So it could be an option in the future.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you, have you had any falls?
No.
No falls?
No.
Okay. So, I know that there are some options. For example, an emergency response fund. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's something you
Yes,
wear
I
around your
have.
neck. So that could be an option in the future.
I could do that,
Okay,
yes.
good. All right. So, I want to see if we can just kind of, go over all the information that we have so far. So at this point, you're just wanting to stay home.
Yes.
That's your final decision.
I want to stay home right now.
Okay. However, you we'll consider options that will allow you to stay in your home. Like we talked about, an emergency response button, or maybe a provider who can come once in a while, once a week,
Yes.
or once a month. Okay. So if it's okay with you, I want to give you all these resources. And then I want to follow up with you to make sure that everything is okay. And if we need to revisit anything at that point, it maybe, look over any other resources or anything like that. Is that okay with you?
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay, good. All right. So do you have any questions?
Not right now. I feel better.
You feel better?
That
Good.
I talked to
I'm
you,
glad
and
do.
that I've made a decision.
That is great, because you're the one that makes, the decisions. Okay, I'm just here to kind of guide you if you need any assistance, any resources, or anything like that. Okay. All right. So we'll be in touch, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
That was good.